There are places, sometimes just a wall in the right location, the possibility to sit, not even as obvious as a bench, just a niche that happens to be there. Some kind of side effect of some robust and proud generosity. One night I was attracted by strange sounds in the Great Galleria in Naples. There was 5 boys playing football. Shops were closed, and all you had was this tall, imposing walls and the echoes of the feet and the bouncing ball. I think a place gains a particular intensity of freedom when it's manifested in an architectural different to us, other, even grand, timeless, when it's with its own kind of world of rules, its own proportions, its own dignity. But at the same time, it allows completely casual inhabitation. And appropriating such spaces is a kind of magnificent freedom, but they don't even need to be grand. They can be humble, odd, elusive. A floor or a wall where the light and shadow try to paint an infinite number of portraits of time, but never quite catching its elusive persona. And then time disappears, like the illusion it actually is. And I think this place is the most needed and the most lacking. A figment of space where nothing happens except us being there. The light and the shadows, a dust of materiality, a moment which is forever. In the exhibition, I searched free space in architectural drawings through elements that seemed to invite such appropriation, preferably outdoors, or that create an ambiguity between the outside and the inside. Floor, ground, temple, shed, niche, stoa, and mind space, like architecture supports for free space. But the really difficult thing is actually the how. It's much more difficult than what or why. The architectural drawing, I think, is where the play of how is enacted, where elusive dreams grasp for materialization, and where realities are reinvented. In one end, you have attempts, approximations, speculations, and in the other, observation and discipline, skill and order. And they may converge and blend and cross-contaminate. So I think free space is also in the drawing itself and in the act of drawing. And the wonderful thing is that no matter how far away in time or space a drawing might be, it can still strike us and intrigue us and move us and inspire us. In San Sebastiano here in Venice, this mysteriously contemporary Veronese can be seen on the wall, and it's blending with and transforming space, unfolding rooms into rooms. Or this tiny, colourful study by Lebas of Inigo Jones, plans explored as positive and negative masses, and it feels it could be made just today, just for us. Bernd Neuber introduced me to architecture when I was 14, and he had worked with Lebrun's. His drawings, just as his buildings, are uncompromising, bold, and timeless, very material. He would draw free space of playgrounds with the same weight of architecture determination as he would draw a city archive. With Robin Evans in mind, we stand here again and again in front of the sophisticated task to try and translate from drawing to room and back again.